All right. It's Friday. It's Friday. Yeah. What's up, everybody? How you doing? Welcome back to Super Advancement Challenge. Boom. We are here. How you doing? Oh, man. What a week. Am I glad it's over. Now we can just chillax and play some Minecraft together. Oh, it's going to be such a time, dude. So happy. So yeah, I think we're just gonna just jump right into buttoning up the rest of the nether, right? That's what we've been doing, that's what we're gonna continue doing. Because we need to get this farm up and running, dude. We've been panting with this farm for way too long. It's like, it needs to end at some point. So, that's our goal today. So hope y'all are doing fantabulous. Hope you had a good week. All that jazz. Wow, our boxes are kind of messy. Wow. Let's see, how are we looking on stone? That's literally it. Okay. We have almost two shulker boxes worth, and then we're gonna have to go mining. Oh boy. Something I didn't think we were gonna have to do, but we'll see, right? I don't know why I have these slabs on me. Go away. And this piece of leather. Oop. All right. I think that's it. Let's go. I don't think there's anything else to do. I might actually grab some more fireworks. You can never have too many, right? All right. Let's go. So I did make a decision. I decided to actually drop back down to 1080 recordings instead of 1440. Mainly because I was worried that if I was to keep overloading the processor or whatever the warning was, I didn't want like any long-term effects happening, you know. So I decided, you know what, let's just go back. Now what I did do is kind of resize some of the UI on the banner up there to make sure to kind of like realign back to what I had with the 1440 layout. That way it's a little consistent between it. I think it's a little bigger than it was, but it's still smaller than what it was when it was 1080 beforehand. I think we found a nice middle ground for that. But yeah. Fun stuff. Hopefully I don't get any overloading warnings again. We'll find out. One thing I did do between Wednesday and now, I pulled the trigger and I bought new PC parts. I did confirm it with PC Part Picker. They do work together, even with some of the existing stuff I have now too. So what I'm hoping is like maybe mid-February or something like that, I can put them all together, and then we'll have just a beast of a PC. It's gonna be amazing. I think the parts came in like Tuesday, so yeehaw. It'd be a good time. All right, we are back to our buttoned up nether. We still have a lot more to go. One thing I did say I was going to do, and I did, and I tested it out. Boom, we have mini HUD now. And what I did is I centered it where we are standing when we grind the skeletons. So everywhere inside this bubble ring thing is where we hit the button. This is the spawning sphere, so you can see it like goes right underneath, which is perfect. That's exactly where we want that to be. So like everything inside this sphere that we're in right now, this little one, nothing will spawn. But everything outside of it will. So now our goal is to go everywhere within this gigantic bubble and spawn-proof everything with buttons. It's gonna be a lot. We have a lot more to go. Like, there's all of this area down here that needs to get captured. Like, there's this whole basalt delta over here. Even, like, back here as well. Like, it's a whole mess. Look at all this. Ridiculous. All right. I guess we gotta figure out where we're gonna start, right? Nailed it. No life allowed. Exactly. This is a no spawn zone. What I should do is put a stack back. I have a feeling that we're gonna run out of buttons, and we're gonna have to go back and mine some more stone. Now, thankfully, I didn't Wow, I did not tear down the beacon that we had, so we can go down there and mine, which is good. All right, where's an easy way to start here? An easy spot. Did we do up here yet? All right, we did up there already. All right, I spy a place right here. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's finish off the fortress, because apparently we never actually went all the way over here. It'd be good to get all of these jerks out of here. Make it stop. Make it stop. Oh, God. I'm ignoring you. La-di-da-di-da-di-da. Okay, I can't ignore you anymore. Oh! Okay, fine. I won't ignore you anymore. Get out of here. Go on. Get. Shoo. Y'all need to go. I'm gonna die. Don't die. You. Why are there so many places? Get out of here. Okay, let's start. Okay, go. Now, everything outside this ring, we don't give a shit about. So we can leave it. Everything within this bubble, we gotta get. That is the goal. Oh, hi. Aw. That would have been hilarious if it just dropped one for us. It's like, well, hey, thanks. But nah. Alright, go over here a little bit. Hello. Goodbye. Okay, I think right here is so good. Yeah. That should be okay. Stop it! Use all my food, man. Already, we just started. Ah! Problem is, I can't see these jerks. Get out of here. God. How'd you not die? Okay. It's time to leave. I didn't mean to do that, but whatever. Oh, now the pigs are mad. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay. It's time to stop. No one cares. Plus L plus ratio. All that fun stuff. Am I being too mean? I don't know. I do feel we'll be a lot safer, though, once we get at least this part of the fortress done. That does mean we gotta go down here, too, and get all that. But let's focus on the fortress first. Leave no space on button. Yeah, we definitely made this scope a lot bigger than we wanted to be. But it's fine. We'll get a rockin' farm in no time. Just gotta, you know, put in the work. Once we do that, we're good. Get out of here, dude. Do it again, I dare you. Alright, let's get this side. Okay, okay, it's time to go. Time to leave. Goodbye. Thank you. Okay, all this too. Oh, and right here too, because we're here. There we go. Oh, we gotta go all the way down there too. Oh, jeez. Here we go. Okay, I think that's solid. Let's get up here a little bit. Okay. That it? Yeah, we'll go down low later. Let's focus on getting the rest of this. Wow, look at that. The whole fortress is quiet. Look at that. Wow. It's so weird, dude. I mean, I'm sure there's probably plenty of Wither Skellies within the farm itself right now. But we're not here for that right now. We're here on a mission. Mission impossible. I don't know why I went Metal Gear Solid for a second. Alright, fun part. Let's get this up here. Actually, we got all the fortress, right? That we need? I think so. Okay. Yeah, let's get all this up here. Let's get the edges first. Oh, it even goes into this too. Ugh. What? Oh. Yeah, you can just go. I didn't know what to do. Like, I don't want to like remove stuff, but the game's gonna force me to. I don't approve. Oh, I guess I could have gone over here. That's fine. No. Stop it. What? Oh, right, because you're right there. Duh. Just ignore him. If we can't see it, he doesn't exist, right? That's how it works, yeah? What? Oh, you jerk. Let's wait till I get my hands hands on you. Okay, did we get all up here first? Let me just double check. Alright, I think we're good. No. Now we're good. Oh, yeah, there's like one spot right there. Now I'll get that too, just to be safe. In there. Oh, I hear a Skelly. Where you at? Where you at, buddy? Nah, who cares? Alright, let's get down here, because this is a place we need to go to. You're not allowed to do that. That's cheating. Jeez. Scare man. I can hear the skeletons, and it concerns me greatly. For I do not know where they exist. Make me. Yeah. Huh. Nailed it. Okay, a little bit on the inside here. Yeah, I hear him shuffling. Man, why is this whole area gotta be within the bubble, dude? What are you, dude? If it wasn't basalt and blackstone, I would just mine it out. But it's not insta-mineable without a beacon, so kind of useless to try to do this. So the easiest way is just to button it up and call it a day. Alright, game. Calm down if you're scary noises. Jeez. Okay. Ooh. We're going even lower. We're going even lower. Oh, man. Every single little spot. Every single area. Even this ridiculousness. Alright, I'm gonna stay on the top and work my way down. I think that'd be easier. So I got 3 stacks left. That's good. I only have 3 stacks left. I only have 3 stacks left already? Bro. Just getting silly. All right, we're gonna continue right here. See, we're fine. No totem pops or anything. I'd be lying if I said my heart didn't jump a little bit, though, when that happened. Whew. It's all good, though. It's all good. See, it gave us an excuse to get to this little area and do this first. Because now we just go back down to here. Like that. See? Oh, imagine if I just dived right into a lava pocket there. That would have been funny. Also, this is why shift is your best friend. It's just ridiculous. Nailed it. Okay, just this little area off to this side, and I think we're good. This ridiculousness. I get that? Yes, I did. Can I reach it? Yeah, let's go. I don't know if anything could spawn on these things way down here next to lava, but better safe than sorry. Okay, I think we're okay. Let's do this. Also, I'm surprised I did not look at the Enderman while I did that. That was so close. This is my last one? Yep. Last stack. It is kind of cool that the word forest and the basalt kind of like merge in various locations here. It's kind of a neat aesthetic, honestly. All right, I see 3 blocks. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay, I land on it. Oh, like a boss. All right, he's coming for me. Go. All right, let's get here. We're getting all these easy spots first. We'll deal with the word forest later. The monstrosity that we got to deal with still. Not looking forward to do. Like, look at this cool mix. It's crazy. It's all natural. No, I'm out. All right, that's full. Or empty, rather. Woo! I almost just looked at that guy. Hello. Don't mind me, I'm just placing buttons. A lot of dee-doo-doo. Ah, yes. Okay. Keep going. We have refueled. Oh, really gonna get that? Actually, is that the last thing I need to get on this little island here? Looks like it there, Bubby. Oh no, wait, no, there are several places. Shoot. Actually, can I grab this here? Yeah, okay. So now I can just drop there. And then there. Yeah. Oh, I've been here. Cool, okay. I did not go here, though. As you can see, I am one of those streamers that just like to talk about what they're doing at all times, because I don't know what else to talk about right now. Am I being very meta? Yes. Do I care? No. Because I am terrible at coming up with conversations. Most of the time. Sometimes I get a few zingers. But most of the time I'm like, I'm just playing the game. And you can't stop me. Are they over there yet? Can I get... No rockets, no rockets? Yeah, easy, bro. Easy. Shit. I'm just glad it's Friday, dude. Like, yeah, you can see what I'm doing, but I like to talk about what I'm doing too. Well, actually, I mean, sometimes, right? People have to be in audio only, and they can't see what's going on because either they're busy doing something else, or I'm on the background, or you know, it's random stuff like that. So by talking about what I'm doing, I'm actually doing them a favor. Aha. Got him. Huh. Okay, I need up there. That was trippy. Alright, can I make this jump without hitting my head? Nope. Damn it. No! Okay. Let's go up here and work our way down. Yeah. That works. Out of context moments come in, yeah. For sure. It's like, wait, what is he talking about again? Is he actually talking about the game, or is he talking about something else? Who knows? Only the nose knows.
Nakob 1 Pug Slide, Nakob 1 Pug Slide, Nakob 1 Pug
Oh,
Slide.
the Pogue slides. I still don't know why it says Pogue instead of Pug, but whatever. Napa up to 10 months. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Very much obliged. Oh, I don't know if I got that one yet. I think we got the rest here. Yeah, let's do the flyby again. Nice and slow. Nice and slow. I'm gonna do that just in case. Stream Deck XL? Yo, let's go, dude. That's heckin' epic. I will say from experience, it is very much worth the money. Reach memes as memes, yeah. The May-Mays. Alright, I'm gonna go right here. We'll do this little floating island next. This is just a breeding ground for magma cubes. For Donkulus. I think this is where our first little hideout is too. The May-Mays. Yes. Alright, torches, you gotta go. Yep, spawn proofing for our wither skeleton farm. Which is somewhere in, I think it's right there actually. Yeah. And that's why this red bubble is surrounding us, is just so I can have a clear indication of where I'm supposed to spawn proof. Because I'd rather be efficient on this than not. Except when that happens. Okay, how's your Friday, Napa? Ready for the weekend? Playing some video games? I need to finish Persona 5 this weekend, probably. Or at least get pretty close to finishing. That's a game that has been sitting on the sidelines for way too long. I'm like, I should probably get that going. Pathfinder. Okay. Sounds cool. You know what? I don't care about it. Don't need a Maverick Kraber, fine. Ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh yeah, One Piece Odyssey, right? How's that game? It sounds like an open world game. by the fact that Odyssey is in the name. And before Super Mario did it first with Odyssey, Mario Odyssey. I'm sure there's other Odyssey games out there. I always think of that though for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, please tell me it's lava down there. Thank you. I really didn't want to have to go down there. Am I stuck? Alright, you know, who cares? The One Piece is real. Can you get that China? So hard. I don't know why that meme came into my head just now. No. Yeah, fine. And now I can't get up there. And now I can't get up there. Ah, it's still a mystery. Yeah, I aren't they like trying to be on the last season? I can't remember. I feel like they announced that they're going to be on the final season soon. I don't remember if they actually are yet. You know, I really didn't have to button this. I could have just destroyed all this. Oh well. Too late now. I don't want to lose the buttons. Let me out of here. He is, okay. Oh yeah, this is our little hidey hole. Bro. Are you kidding me? The skeletons can get to the wolves? I thought they were scared of the wolves. What do you mean? Ah, man. Now I gotta go back in there. For real, that was like, wolf has been slain. Oh, this is so sad, dude. Now I gotta go back in there and take out all the wither roses and like probably put the dogs at a higher elevation in there now. Damn it. I'm not happy by this revelation. Perfect. Not. Okay, I wasn't trying to do that, but okay. Well, let's hope it doesn't happen again. That's not a challenge, by the way, game. I really don't want it to happen again. I'd rather have my dogs. Now, see, it's a good thing we didn't name any of the dogs, right? Otherwise, we would have way more personal attachment to them. It would be even worse. Oh, God, no. I gotta do all that, too? Oh, no. The family's gonna be devastated. Crap. It's gonna be so hard to break the news. It does feel slow. Ah, okay. That's cool that people's thinking about that, though, and actually modding the game to do that. Alright, are we good here? I think we're okay here. I don't see any other spawning spaces. Oh, JK. There's one right here. Oh, there's several back here. Oh. Game, you weren't supposed to prove me wrong. Damn it. Okay, I have been up here. Switch this. Those two down there. Easy. Digimon World Next Order. Ooh. Alright, I think this side of the farm is good to go. No. No, not really. JK. That I can definitely knock down. Just get down here easier. There's still a lot of games I need to like go and try. Me and Laws actually talked about this. Once he's done with Xenoblade 3, because like he streams it to me, and like I get to watch him play and like see all his first reactions and stuff. Once he's done with that, he's gonna watch me play Hat in Time, because I haven't played that game yet and I want to play it. Because I don't know if I can ever fit it into a stream. So. Because apparently the game's been out for like 6 years. And I still haven't played it yet. I feel kind of bad. I bought it on release, and I still haven't played it. Like, what am I doing? Ah, damn it. I was trying not to hit the flames. Never played the DLC stuff. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to try the DLC stuff or not. I definitely just want to try the main story first and see how that goes. And if I really like it, then maybe I'll continue. It looks like a game I'm going to enjoy, which is a good sign. Hello. Are these little islands I can just get rid of? Fuck. They kind of are, actually. So you know what? I'm not gonna waste my buttons. Gonna get rid of it all. Get him out of here. Putting all that down there too. We don't need it. I mean, this could kind of say. He's not even teleporting. Oh, there he goes. Well, now he's probably dead. Man, dude. There's more levels. I mean, I know there's like story to it and stuff. I don't know. It'll be interesting. Hopefully. Alright, can I break this block and glide over to that without falling in the lava? No. The answer is no. Uh-oh. I don't know where it is. Uh-oh. Where is it? It's in the lava! What do you mean? I can't even see it! What the? Bro. I'm just shooting blanks, man. I don't know where it goes. Shit. Okay, that's all this over lava. Let's do this. Go around the corner. Oh, okay. Looks a little ugly over here, but who cares? This needs to go. No children for me. I mean, that's the plan. I mean, what? Exactly. I guess I should have been a little bit more clear instead of like shooting in the dark or something. I don't know why shooting blanks came up first. Kind of weird. Oh well. It's already out there. Can't change it. Okay, this is a little terrifying. I mean, can I keep going? Or is it gonna be dumb? Alright, it's just gonna start being dumb on me. I'm just gonna just put... Really? Okay, fine. That's how you're gonna be a game. So be it. It looks like a little crater, like little explosion happened over there. Kind of funny. All right. Oh, this is like a big ass thing, isn't it? No, I'm not happy now. Song. I just got to a bigger part of this island. Actually, I'm gonna get rid of this. Yeah, this is one big floating island. Just get out of here. Nether creeper. Oh god, this. Oh, I remember this. What are these? What are those called? Nitro creepers. Where their fuse time is like a quarter of a normal creeper. They explode as soon as they see us, basically. It's great. Good thing those aren't in vanilla. Hey. Oh, I remember elemental creepers. Oh, those are the days, dude. What was that, a 125 mod? Man, it was like 11 years ago, dude. 11 years ago. Oh. I mean, I'm sure there's probably iterations of it in future releases, but that's just the one I remember. The dirt creeper, the water creeper. Yeah, it exploded into cookies. I remember that. That was great. Early days of modded, man. It was something. I think I want to go to that island next. Yeet. Get rid of this. You know, you never really forget your first modded experience with this game. And I still haven't. Because my first modded experience was a server. We played Tekkit. Who remembers Tekkit? Because that's what we did. And man, that was a lot of fun. I mean, looking back on it, it's like, nah, now we know that Tekkit is, or like the Technic launcher is not really a great launcher. But in the early days, it got the job done. Oh god. Okay, there's like 2 blocks I'm gonna get rid of. One has an Enderman on it. Correction, one has 2 Endermen on it. They lived! Oh my god. Alright, how do we get rid of these guys? I can't make him teleport. Oh, I made one teleport. There we go. Okay, they went over there. Oh, there, I missed some over there. Okay, now I think we're good. Now we just have this large island to deal with. Actually, let me get a good viewing area of this. How much do we actually have here? Oh, we have all this up here too. No, dude. Okay, fine. All right, here we go. More button placing. But yeah, anyway, I totally got sidetracked there. My first mod experience was a server. It was Tekkit. It was at college. It was like 20... What year was that? 2012 to 2013, roughly in that region. It was modded 1.2.5. And I remember doing some silly stuff in that. Like, I made this gigantic wooden box with multiple floors on it, and I was like, hey, if anybody doesn't feel like building a house, you can have one of the floors of this really big hotel. That's what I advertised that was, a hotel. I think at the end of it, I got one other person to live in it. It had like 5 floors. I was like, hey, it worked. Let's go. Like, it wasn't nothing fancy. It was literally just like oak wood and like a gigantic box. I do remember like leaving space between the floors because I knew that like wiring was a thing with like red power and stuff like that. I was like, okay, I gotta make sure I space these out so people can have like lights in their floors or ceilings or whatever. All that fun jazz. It's just an empty box. No, I made my home out of one of those floors. Like if I'm gonna build my own hotel, I'm gonna live in it. Damn it. I know some people went absolutely silly with equivalent exchange. Man, like the freaking generators people made is so silly. Like, remember those flowers? The oh, what was the name of them? Like those EMC flowers, I guess you could call them. Any mission? No. Nope, just live there whenever. Yeah, some people went absolutely silly with those flowers. They got so much dark matter, and I don't remember if red matter was a thing yet, but definitely dark matter. There's so much. People making all those tools, and what was really funny, someone had made an underground swimming pool with like those cool lights that, like, basically floodlights. And like, he had it inside the pool, and it was lighting it up, and all. It was all looking cool and stuff. Well, somebody was mining around the area, and they were using the destruction catalyst, I think it was called. And he was like just making gigantic tunnels with the click of a button. It was scary. So you can see where this story is going. He's mining, and all of a sudden he just punches a hole right through the side of the swimming pool. And I was like, oh no. It was hilarious. You probably can. I haven't gotten far enough in the stone block to know for sure. But I know stuff like apply energistics allows you to create like singularities, and you can make some like black hole storage or something. Ah, nope. Trying to get as much of this as I can without flying. That eventually, yes. I look forward to it. Yo, let's go. It's gonna be weird, like, once we get to the late game, being able to fly around without an elytra. It's just straight up, yeah, I'm flying. So I assume, what's it called? Crap. My brain just blanked. The mod with the plants that you can grow ores. Why can't I think of the name of that right now? But like you can grow like Inferium. Mystical agriculture. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you can have that. I wonder if that's in there, so you can make like a flight, instead of flight armor or something. Kind of cool. Chickens made of ore, nice. I know in the past, like they've done different animals for different ores, like cows, chickens, bees. Just a bunch of random stuff like that. Oh, come on. Oh, the double. Huh. Hey, big guy. How's it going? Oh. Dude, he just got absolutely wrecked. There is none? Wow. Okay. I'm actually surprised by that. So there must be a different mod than that allows you to get ores. Probably X Nihilo then. Or some kind of version of it, if I had to guess. So no, that mod's gone through iterations as well. Oh, come on, I can't reach that? Sad. Alright, I think this is a good spot to take our first break. Up here in Hole in the Wall, hopefully an Enderman doesn't come by and look at us. I did hear one. Oh, the wolf! Oh, I got reminded. Later version, yeah. Because what is it, 118 or 119? I can't remember. Alright, folks. We're going to take our first break. Don't forget to have a stretch, get some water, all that jazz, and we'll be right back. Alright. We're back. We didn't die from Enderman, good. 118, okay. Cool. Yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see what the mod pack has to offer. I'm out of oh no, I'm out again. This is all I got left. Guys, I think we have to go stone mining again. Oh boy. There's still so much area to button up still. Oh no. Alright, how far to get into here? Did I get all this already? Probably not, like, up here. Yeah. Get all this. I'll get even back there, because why not? Ooh, okay. Don't drop down there, that's lava. Man, I remember playing around with Buildcraft for the first time ever, and it blew my mind. Like, being able to see items being transported in real time from one location to another. Dude. I was like, you can do this in Minecraft? No way. Sometimes I wonder what it would be like to experience Minecraft for the first time again. Obviously, like, that'll never happen, but just imagine, right? Like the thrills and the ahs and the everything. God, I'm making myself sound old. Stop it. Alright, I think we got this section all cozied up. See a little spot here I miss. Oh, what I should have done? I should have AFK'd at the farm while we were on break. Why didn't I do that? That was dumb. I could have actually, like, grinded a little bit of weather skeletons. Oh well. Alright, now are we good here? Looks like it. Where'd you come from? Get your ass out of here. Oh, they're coming from inside here. Yeah, because over there is not buttoned. Makes sense. Get out of here, you stinker. Alright, looks like next is right here. I was not gonna glide there. No way. No way, Jose. Oh wow, it actually didn't place it against the wall like I was expecting it to. Oh, nice. Oh yeah, guess what I finally got to buy again this year? Girl Scout cookies. Oh, I love this time of year. They're so freaking good, dude. I can't help it. Someone's kid at work is selling them. So I was like, yes. Yes, please. And what's even better is that they're actually... You can do online ordering now, apparently. Which is a godsend, honestly. So even though I've been saying, yeah, I'm watching my weight and my health and stuff like that, you can't pass up a good Girl Scout cookie, am I right? They're just too good. And you betcha the most, like the highest quantity of cookies is Thin Mints. Because they are objectively the best, and you can't tell me otherwise. Otherwise, you're wrong. Haha. Enderman, get out of my way. I'm trying to do something here. That's good. Got that. Oh, they've had me hooked for years, man. Because like back when I lived with my dad, like he would get some and get boxes of them and share them, and they're just too good, dude. I've been hooked for years. Pretty much. That's what it feels like sometimes. Yeah, no, even though I did order them this week, I think it was yesterday. They don't actually get here till like March, which makes me kind of sad, but I get it. I'm sure they put in all the orders like in a big wave, and then it just takes time for all of them to get made. So I get it. It's gonna take time. But once they do get here, oh boy, let me tell you, I'm gonna have cookies with my lunch. Pretty much every day. It's gonna be amazing. I almost just looked at that guy. You know, I just realized I bought a lot of things yesterday. I bought cookies and I bought PC parts. Gosh. Oh, god damn it. I didn't mean to do that. You got in the way. He got in the way. That's his fault. I plead the fifth. Here we go. I was trying to do that. Well, wherever he went, he's just disappeared on me, so... I have a feeling he's gonna, like, sneak up on me any second. Like, knock me off the edge here or something. What's this whole line here? There we go. Now, one thing the PC part picker thing warned me about is even though the motherboard is compatible with the i9 13900K, it's only compatible with correct BIOS. So if I don't have the correct BIOS, I have to install it without the CPU first, and then install the CPU afterwards to get it to work. So that's gonna be some fun troubleshooting when that inevitably happens. I have a feeling I'll get unlucky and it's gonna be like a really old BIOS. I'm gonna have to update it and blah 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 blah. That CPU is pretty top line, so I'm not surprised. No, I only got two stacks left, bro. Crap. Yeah, we're definitely going back to the overworld today and mining a bunch. Oh, I have no more ender pearls. Get me out of here. Where did that Enderman go, dude? I punched him, he ran away, he never came back. Fine by me. We are in hard mode. I don't get it. Alright, I guess we'll go down here next. Huh. Oh, ho, ho, ho. I'm gonna be up there too later. Yep. Pretty much all the stone from that went into the nether. I don't imagine it's gonna be hard. It's just gonna be figuring out how to do it for the first time. I will have laws on call pretty much like the entire time I go to upgrade up my computer, so I'll have someone knowledgeable helping me out at the very least that knows what the heck they're doing. So I will be practically YOLOing it. I say practically because, like, obviously I know, like, where the pieces should go. It's just how to connect them is going to be the hard part for me. Make it, make it, make it, make it. Exactly. A knowledgeable surgeon of the PC variant. No. Huh? I'm gonna pop my totem if I don't eat. There we go. Okay, this is the part where I really wish I had more ender pearls. At least on hand. Would have been kind of nice. I mean, I guess I could get some out of my pocket right now. Oh well. Alright, so I can go right here. Get that. And then hopefully fly over here. No. Screw it, I'm doing it that way. Alright, I think we're almost good. Literally 4 buttons left. Boom, 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 boom. And that's it. Wow. Alright, I guess we're going back. Actually, before we do... let's see how this works now. Ooh, hello! How you guys doing? Oh, that was beautiful. It's still working. Somehow. Oh, look at it go. Hey, we got another skull. Let's go. Oh, I guess we'll never know. I do want to know, though, which dog did die? So you, punk? Dude, he's so close to falling off. Yeah, get him. Thanks, buddy. Ah, it's the one in the back. So somehow, like, one of those two or one of those two drove like the skeleton backwards close enough to where the dog bit the skeleton, then the skeleton retaliated, and well, the rest is history. All right. Imagine flying in these tunnels. All right, he wants to do some digging. I do. Okay, not really, but we gotta do it. So when we take this turn, yeah, I'm gonna do it this way. I still fucked it up. No, I want to go completely straight or to the right. You know what, that works. All right, here we go. Whee! Look at us go. Yeah. How fun. Yeah, we should have a decent amount of stone we'll be able to get out of our little mining area we got in the forest. So that should be good. I am curious to see if the farm will work with just the 4 dogs. Because I feel like trying to get them out is going to be a pain in the butt. I wouldn't say we could just do it without it. Obviously, we'll actually get to do a full test once we're done buttoning up the entire area. But for now, we can only speculate. Whoosh. Alright, so in order to do this successfully, unfortunately, we have to do the thing that no one wants to do, which is cleaning out all of the inventories. Pokey Clicker? I have never played that. I don't know what that is. Actually, I'm gonna leave the Wither Roses in there. Oh wait, no, I have extra Wither Roses. Oh. Sick. I want that, that. Oh, okay. I have not. Like at all. Is it on Steam? Look at all these chests, dude. Oh my god, there's so much. Okay, they're actually not that full, so it shouldn't be too bad. But to save YouTube time, I'll pause recording while I'm doing this. All right, things are now completely emptied out. That took way longer than I wanted it to, but at the same time, it felt fast too. It's an oxymoron, I guess. Ah, oh, that's the best feeling when you can just shift click all your shulker boxes because they're all empty. Feels good, man. All right. Let's heal the pickaxe by buying some emeralds. And then we should go start mining. Yay, everybody's favorite pastime, right? Whee! Dude, playing with drawers is a lot of fun, though. I will admit. I like drawers. It's one of those mods where, like, it feels simple enough to where I sometimes question why isn't it in vanilla? Like, why are we stuck with chests and barrels? Yes, I still need to find stone diamond and deep slate coal. The two we still don't have completely done. And speaking of which, oh, I just heard phantoms. Speaking of which, there are. Well, I'm in the Blazing Cave Discord, and someone was doing a challenge of getting one of every item in 100 Minecraft days. And one of the things that they mentioned was using ocean caves to go down deep enough where diamonds can spawn. I was like, holy shit, I never thought about that. So next time we actually have to go and find those 2 ores, I think we just do it that way. That sounds a lot simpler. There we go. Top it all off. And away we go. So hi to the pandas. Hi, pandas. Oh, look at all the food. Anyway. There's our beacon. Now we're cooking with beacons. Ow. Alright, we're here. Let's get the old torches out just in case. Somehow I only have 1 ender chest left. Alright, we got plenty of headroom here. Let's go. And here we go. This is the start. You apply how many stacks they can hold of upgrades. Oh yeah, like what are the emerald upgrades, right? They're like the best you could use. And it gives you like plus 32 stacks or something ridiculous. I can't remember the actual numbers, but like, yeah, I remember that. Doors are great. Well, actually, you know what I should do? I should do this. I don't need anything else right now. Unless we find diamond ore. Yeah, just diamond ore. Anything else we don't give a shit about. Because we're not digging low enough to get deep slate. Plus we can't install mine anyway. I would say this is a very satisfying feeling, just going brrrr all day long. Well, if we needed that lapis, there's some right there. Oh, oh, okay. Creeper's hurting somewhere. I don't know where, but I'll leave him to it. Oh, none of this is actually stone. Okay. I see how it is. I just want to get it before it, you know, despawns. There we go. Alright, keep going. Woo! I am keeping my eyes out just in case I did miss it the first time, if there happens to be any deep slate coal nearby, but I highly doubt it. I'm pretty sure we've gotten most of it at this point, if not all of it, in this area. I don't know why I'm mining all this andesite. I want the stone behind it, damn it. Give me all that stone. Ba, ba. I say we keep going until we run out of durability on this pickaxe. Or when we fill up all of our shulker boxes. Whatever one happens first. I think that's a good adder. Oh, that's a good rhythm. Oh, yeah, here we go. Alright, sorry for anybody's motion sick, by the way. This is actually starting to get to me, too. Going back and forth like that. Woof. But man, is it satisfying. Just light it up just in case. Oh, our inventory's full. I'm like, why am I hearing the sound anymore to pick anything up? It's like, oh. Right. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Anything over here that I missed? Yes. I keep thinking this is diamond, but no, it's freaking lichen. I keep getting bamboozled. You jerk. Something I will look at when we're done here too is seeing how much stone we've mined. Be a very interesting stat to see after doing all this shenanigans. Just hearing like the pickup sound, it's so satisfying. I don't know what it is. Relaxing. Oh, this corner's dark. So let's fix that. Dude, look at this big ass pocket of andesite. Yeah. I could do ASMR too. I don't know if I actually like came through the mic or not. No, I could never pull off one of those streams, I don't think. Not for me. Yeah, I'll leave Xander to it. I won't. Plus, like, I can only do like listen to ASMR for so long as well myself. I mean, if I'm in a mood for it, then yeah, I can listen to it. But other than that, like, it's one of those things you have to have an ear for, I guess. So I know there's like straight up a condition that people have, right? That you have to hear like whispering or like munching noises from somebody, like it just drives them absolutely insane. I know it has a name, but I can't remember what it's called. Am I outside range yet? I'm not. Nice. Yeah, thankfully I don't have that condition, which is nice. The entire time. Aww. At least you were still there to support with adding the view count. That's all that matters, right? Oh, I can't believe I'm just leaving normal stone redstone there now. We got the stack though, it's fine. Is it just the, wait, is it just the 3 we need? It is! Okay, cool. I couldn't remember. Oh yeah, look at all these reserves we're building back up. Yeah. Awesome. Ugh. Their pickaxe is doing pretty good too. Not even halfway done yet. I'd love to see it. Alright, I should probably start going back over here a little bit. At least getting this chunk next. Oh look, more redstone! The one thing we're not looking for here. Okay, we're not actually looking for diamonds, but if we do happen to find them, that's awesome. Obviously, that's not our goal right now. For all of you all that are here, I appreciate you being here, even though all I'm doing is mining stone and then placing buttons. It's not the most exciting thing in the world, but we're getting down to the nitty-gritty advancements here. So there are a few fun things we still gotta do. Don't get me wrong. I'm still very much looking forward to building a village in the end. That's gonna be so dumb. And then we gotta defend it from a raid. Like, what the fuck? It's gonna be absolutely silly. Get this wall of diorite out of here. Who cares about diorite? Is that all it is diorite? Oh my god. Wasting pickaxe durability doing this. Stop it. Wasting my time. Like, I need normal stone game. Now, if the game would, I don't know, have, like, granite buttons or diorite buttons, then I would absolutely keep all the stone. But they don't. Oh, now I'm out of range. Okay. We're almost to a full tray anyway. Tire wrong. I see what you did there. I get all over here. I think I... Oh, no. Alright. Let's stash and redo. Oh, look at that. 2 full boxes. Heck yeah, dude. Alright, keep going. Price is wrong, old man. And we're fighting all these different ores, and we're not fighting any diamonds. So sad. Now, like I said, the ocean cave method, I do want to try at some point and see if that'll do us any good. It sounds like it's a good method, so I'm excited to actually try that at some point. I'm just excited to we're getting close to actually finishing getting a stack of all the ores, because I feel like that's like one of the biggest goals you can do. It's just so much. And some of them are just dummy rare. So it just feels, it's going to be very satisfying once we get that. Plus, it's a few more steps closer to a stack of all the blocks. Which, of course, has the infamous, like, mob heads in it, too. Alright, get out of here, gravel. I don't need you. I want the stone. Also, if we ever need normal cobblestone too, like, we can absolutely do this method as well. Oh, it's dark and spooky. Oh, and I'm out of range. Give me range, please. Hello? Thank you. Hello? Hello? Oh, sometimes animatronics get a little quirky. Man, I know none of y'all were there back in the day, but if you were, then you're an OG, because it was before FNAF 4 came out. It was only 1, 2, and 3 at the time. I actually streamed FNAF 2 with 2 of my buddies. My IRL buddies at the time. Man, that was something else. Like, I don't even know what that time frame is at this point. Like, what year that was. It had to have been like maybe like 2012 or 2013, I think. It's been a while, that's for sure. Oh wait, no. Actually, I don't remember when I made my Twitch account. Maybe it was 2014. Yeah. It had to have been, because I made my account in 2013. Yeah. Yeah, so it was like 2014, I think. Something like that. It's so silly. Mainly because one of my friends had never played the game before, so I just kind of threw him into it. I don't think I even had chat open at the time. I don't think I knew, or I just didn't care at the time. Man. I don't think y'all want to see me play any scary games, though. I don't think that'd be very entertaining. Well, it wouldn't be entertaining for me. Plus, it's not my style. I just like playing Minecraft and the occasional speedrun. Whenever my heart sings out to doing some kind of speedrunning, then I'll do that. Alright, our pickaxe is getting very low. I'm gonna see what I'll repair it, but then we'll just go straight to the nether and we'll see where this stock of buttons can get us. Oh, dude, this coal is so close to spawning the deep slate. Brr. Hey, come on, man. You're right there. It's literally hovering a block above it. Oh, and I'm out of range. And I'm in range again. I mean, that was back in the days where, like, you were just stuck on one spot and you had to watch the cameras and stuff. Like, they didn't know what they were doing, so they just got, like, jumped on day one. Actually, I think we made it as far, I think, as either day 3 or 4. And so we couldn't get past it. And then we had to stop. At that point, they were both like, yeah, let's not play this anymore. I'm like, okay. Oh, man. Those were the days. Alright, let's get all we can here. Bunch of andesite. God damn it. Yeah, I'm still friends with him. I haven't talked to him in a while. But I'm sure if I like, asked them, hey, you wanna go out for lunch sometime? They'd be like, yeah, sure. I know, I think they still live here in town somewhere. Oh yeah, pretty much 3.5 shulker boxes. I think we should be good. Heck yeah, dude. Excuse me, you're not stone. You're a zombie. Get the flapjacks out of here. You know I gotta look. You never know when a sneaky coal will come up. Okay. It would have been really funny if I actually would have missed some right here. But nah. Alright. Away we go! And do it again! That is not the right direction. Uh-oh. Is it this way? Oh, I thought it was this way. Wait. Yeah, it is this way. I'm dumb. A stone zombie. Nah, if he was a stone zombie, you would obviously see the doobie. True. True. Alright, repair the old pickaxe for me, please. Hopefully this is enough iron to do so. Yeah, we should be fine. Cool. There we go. You know, sometimes I kind of agree with people saying that mending is overpowered because, like, we took a few stacks of iron and traded with villagers, and we repaired a netherite pickaxe all the way from pretty much empty to full. If that's not overpowered, I don't know what is. It's kind of silly. But it's in the game, so we will use it. Just like how totems are in the game. And we will use them, so we don't die. Oh yeah, I wanted to see. How many things have I mined? 68,000. Oh, we almost made it to 69,000. Sad. I'm not complaining about it now. I mean, do I wish that Minecraft was harder sometimes? Yeah. 'Cause I will admit, Minecraft is a little easy. Need to stop again. I have an hour left. What do you mean? He needs to stop his stream and wait till I go off, and then he can start his stream. Can't tell me what to do. Jeez. I do see his ping, though, that he went live, so. We'll say hi later. We're not done yet, though. We got buttons to place. Damn it. We got about, like, 5,000 more buttons or so on our hands. I don't know, whatever 27 times 64 times 3 is. And then add, like, a few hundred more on top of that. And there you go. That's how much stone we just got. I will say it was probably a good thing that they made mending and infinity exclusive. Because imagine if you were able to still do that. Way overpowered. Your bow would never break, and you would only have to use one arrow. Alright, where's our thing at? There we go. Alright, I have no idea where I left off last time. So I guess we're going right here. Grab some buttons. All right. All right. You know what? Before we start, I'm gonna look at this wall and say hello. We're gonna take our second break of the night, and then we will continue placing buttons. So, you know the deal. We'll be right back after this minute. All right. Let's play some buttons. I kind of want to find where I was. Oh, I was down here. Okay, perfect. Easy clap. Alright, I feel good. I feel good. We got plenty of buttons. Hopefully, we can get pretty damn close to finishing this. If I don't have any plans tomorrow, I would actually like to finish this tomorrow. Slash, if I actually feel like streaming on an off day. If not, obviously we'll have Monday. Okay, it's a little tricky here. I mean, I might as well just, like, get this entire cave, right? It's like a few extra buttons. Who cares? There we go. Alright. Oh. Good. Okay, now we go up there? No, we go over here. I go over here? Nope, there's nothing here. Well, okay, nothing is a strong word. Do you see stuff up here? And all this random terrain is jutting out of the walls, dude. It's crazy. And thankfully this is pretty small, so it's not too bad. You can already tell Endermen have been here, though, stealing the Nylium. It's just ridiculous, man. They're pests to society. They must be stopped. Oh god. I stopped reading that at open doors because oh no, that is terrible. Mobs opening doors. Like sure, or villagers can do that, but hostile mobs? Ooh. That is terrifying. Like, I'm gonna have to stop you right there, pal. Though honestly, if now that I think about it, you can make that into a game mode, like a harder game mode, right? That actually might not be a bad idea, honestly. How much more of this do I need to do? Also, I swear I looked at an Enderman, but I guess I didn't. And I will take that. Oh. I was trying to be epic. And it didn't work. Now I'm sad. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, like just imagine like it's a hard difficulty. Where, yeah, they have better enchants, they fight back more intelligently. I think that'd be kind of cool. I mean, hell, there might already be data packs that do that. Or at least part of those ideas. I know someone made a impossible difficulty where the game is just completely unfair to you. Oh yeah. Wait, no, there's no redstone here. What do you mean? Unless they count hoppers. Forward in 3 days. Has flies to spawn. We're just going to interact with you. Gonna check for zombies from chunks away. Oh my god. A hygiene system. Oh no. Yeah. I'm still annoyed at myself. I really should have done slabs instead of buttons. I don't know what I was thinking. But I don't want to have a mismatch at this point, so we're just sticking to the plan. As annoying as it is. Yeah, slabs are doubly cost effective. As opposed to buttons, where it's a 1-to-1. So we probably already would have had enough stone if I would have used slabs. But I'm not smart. So here we are. I still feel like slabs would have taken longer to place. Just because with buttons, you can kind of like spam them and not have to worry about where they go for the most part. Whereas slabs, you're going to have to be careful about it. Oh, let's go. Okay, let's go up here. We can like make our way down. I'm gonna get rid. Well, no, I don't want to get rid of the lava. I'll do this. Hey! There we go. And how do you? What? Oh no, dude. Oh, that would be so annoying. Just constantly hearing buzzing in your ears. Oh no. Oh, what was it? Was it Cookie Clicker that has... Yeah. So, I had the sound effects turned on in Cookie Clicker, and I was just letting it play in the background. What I didn't know is that there is a noise that plays when the timer ticks over for your farm to grow a tick. And that sound is the sound of like a bee buzzing. And I didn't know that. So like every 5 minutes, I would just hear this in my ear. And I'm like, it freaked me out for like half an hour. I could not figure it out. I legit thought there was like a bug stuck in my headphones. It was so bad. Until I finally figured out, oh, it's Cookie Clicker. God damn it. Oh, it's so dumb. Like after the fact, I just felt like an idiot. I'm gonna die. Yeah, it actually took me like quite a while to figure out where the hell that buzz was, because because like at the time I was already having bug problems that year because it was like in the middle of summer. So I legitimately thought that there was a bug in my headphones. But now I use the Cookie Monster add-on and like just disable all the sounds. Because who listens to Cookie Clicker? Like I did listen to the soundtrack when it first came on Steam for a little bit, but it obviously it repeats after a while, so you know the song gets old. So eventually turn that off too. Put it in so long? Well, you should if you log back into it, you might have like several hundred sugar lumps. That's maybe the reason why I play nowadays. Is I'm just trying to grind the sugar lumps. Just trying to get all the advancement or all the achievements, and then be done with it forever. Well, I learned you can actually bring in your profile, your browser profile into Steam if you really wanted to. I think there was a way to import. Oh, you could do fly traps, huh? Oh, that'd be gross. Like, imagine just seeing like fly eggs underneath like a leaf or something in your world. It's like, ew. That's so gross. I'm pretty sure it still exists. I think you can still play the browser version whenever you want. You just don't get the music. But I think they still update it at like the same rate as the Steam version. I don't know. Oh, if your save still exists. Gotcha. Okay, yeah, that I can't help you on. You're on your own there, buddy. Ugh. Come on, reach it, reach it, reach it. Can I reach that side? Come on, I'm shifting. Yeah. All right, do I have everything here yet? Look at all these buttons, dude. Let's get high up in the sky here. Let's look around. We got this. I see this little spire here. Boom, boom, boom. Probably really didn't. I probably could have just taken this down, but oh well. Should that be a GM? YOLO! Huh. Alright, so it looks like Xander's on the trial of the fourth case, is that right? Yep, okay. So that'll be exciting to see him figure that one out. Oh, this is the part where I really wish I had the Ender Pearls again. Huh. There we go. Okay, well, that button's lost. Whoops. Man, you know what I can't wait to get info on? SGDQ location. I really want to know. I want to know location, and I want to know what the mask restrictions are going to be. So, like, I really want to go, but at the same time, oh god, calm your tits. Holy dude. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let me eat. Let me eat. Okay. Not what I was trying to do. Holy shit. Yep, that was some A-grade panic mode right there, let me tell you. Dear lord. I was just trying to get up here. I'll go let Beyond too, because why not? Alright, can I? Well, I'll see that. It almost stopped me anyway. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm like anxiously, patiently waiting to see what kind of info we get. I just hope they don't bring back the N95s, man. Just let us do cloth masks, please. Like if the only thing we have to do is cloth, I'm 100% going on site. But if it's N95s, I don't know. We're just gonna have to find out. Nursing home mask? Oh god. Yeah, no. I'd rather not. Oh, I barely made that, dude. Well, that button's staying there. Ah! Okay, I didn't want to fall yet. Where was I? Right there? There we go. Did we get him? Nope. Missed one. Oh, there's a whole little cave up there too. No. Oh. Never mind, I was already up here. Aha, over there though. Nailed it. This is like the dangerous part of this, man. It's just sheer cliffs everywhere. Imagine having to do this without an elytra. I wouldn't do it, honestly. It'd be way too much of a pain in the ass. Not being able to fly around and get to all these precarious locations. Like, ugh. It would just be pain. Have I been up here? I have been up here. Good. However, there's still Endermen. Sir. You better not be stealing any more blocks. Asshole. Did I get up here? Yes. Good. Boys, I think we're getting close here. We still have the whole, what is that, west area still to do, but the rest, I think we're getting pretty solid here. I think this whole section's done. Wait, are they actually spawning on top of these? You better not be. Oh no, they're just placing their own spawning locations. Because they're a bunch of dicks. God damn it. If I just despawn them, they'll be fine. Oh my god, I just saw them spawn on top of that. Oh, they can spawn on these, dude. No. Well. These were a bit of an eyesore anyway. Let's get rid of them. We just added more to our scope. Now we gotta get rid of all the trees. That is very unfortunate. I didn't want to have to deal with this. That's exactly what they were doing. They knew what they were doing. God damn it. We do all this unnecessary work. This is why I kept my hoe and my axe on me this whole time. Just in case. Unfortunately, my fears turned into reality. Place him in midair. Oh my god, imagine. It'd be so bad. It's like I can't defeat the Endermen. They keep making their own spawns. I don't know what to do. Oh, there was more. Why did you have to spawn there? Idiot. I don't care if you're angry. I'm more angry at you. Ah. Oh, it's so deep. All right, it's fine. All right, where was that? There it is. I grab it. Huh. Nope, I missed. Yeah. Now that I think about it, I wonder if it would have been faster just to place buttons on top of these two. I don't know. I feel like it would have been kind of weird to do so. Just because, like, I could have missed, like, the inside of the tree, so something could spawn inside of it, and I would never know. It's random stuff like that. And this is definitely, like, more dedication to a build than I think I've ever done ever. Like, this is nuts. And we are definitely not finishing today. Like, no way, Jose. Might as well, like, keep the warp stems if we get them. Like, this stuff's actually kind of useful. But it's a really pretty block. You can't go wrong with pretty blocks, am I right? Or am I right? Hello, sir. Exactly. See, I'm being a good Christian Minecraft player on my pure and wholesome Minecraft server. No tree shall be left floating under my watch. See, exactly. I tried to go for him. Didn't quite work. Alright, I like how there's just a mess of blocks here. Just go away. See ya. Definitely gonna have to get some more rockets here soon. Whoa. Somehow got off the log. My bad. Ugh. There we go. And again, we don't really have to worry about the entities because it's all planing in lava anyway. So ha. Yeah, honestly, this will probably help with spawns a bit too, because this is just less blocks that the game has to check if things can spawn. So it'll be able to do its spawn checks quicker in other areas. Obviously, if we wanted this to be 100% efficient and like get like 500 wither skulls per hour and like crazy amount of ridiculousness, we would absolutely just destroy this area and get rid of every single block from bedrock to bedrock. But we don't have that kind of time. Well, we kind of do, but I don't feel like putting in that effort for this series. Yes, I'll be frank. Like, I do want to move on to other series, so I'm only doing what I need to do here to get good spawns. Like, yeah, I'll get rid of this one too, why not? Man, this tree's like inside the delta, dude. What the heck? Well, since I'm here. There we go. Let's check out all these new spawn locations, make sure we're good. And there we go. Ooh, can I make this? Nope. Really? You can make me waste our rocket? Oh. I missed that part. Whoops. I'll get back to it in a sec. Oh. Let's go. You know what? I'm just gonna button that. Not this. Oh, apparently I missed a bunch over here. What the hell? How'd that happen? Now are we good? Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, alright. So yeah, wow, that looks much better. Nice and clear and everything. Let's go. Alright, before I fly away here, let's, go ahead and put all this stuff away that we don't need. Get some more buttons out, because why not? Eat a banana for a carrot. I don't know why I almost said banana. If you know, you know. Ooh, actually, you know what? We're almost out of rockets. Let's fix that. There we go. Okie dokie. Let's see where else we need to go here. Up here? No, we're good here. I think. Let me double check. Oh, see, I went all the way over here even. I didn't even have to do that. Look at me wasting buttons. Like the good Samaritan I am. Wow. Look at him go. Oh. I'm gonna get rid of the glowstone. Kind of annoying. There we go. Now I can probably place buttons in here. Yeah, if I wanted to do bedrock to bedrock, that would probably take me a few months to get just to do that. But on the other hand, we would have really easy bone, coal, and wither skull generation. But I don't know if the time to put in for that is actually worth it, to be fair. How did you spawn up here, sir? Oh, did you spawn from the freaking tree? Or did you like spawn up here or something? Okay, that clearly wasn't working. Oh my god, please. Hello, sir. Are you enjoying that lava? Sure you are. Alright, I think we got this area before. Yeah, we got all that. Yeah, this little tree, this little stinker. Alright, get all this out of here. Get out of here, you stinkish. Oh, yeah, I definitely missed an area back here, too. Whoops. Yeah, sorry, Enderman. I'm about to button up your home here. Hope you don't mind. They're probably like, what's he saying? All I hear is gibberish. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, thank you. You don't mind if I just, you know, just, Oh, no, 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 no! I'm so mean. Alright, that looks good. There was another tree somewhere, I think. I know we have the whole area over there to do. That's like the last part we're gonna do here. Yeah, this tree right here. New tree be gone. Order now. Buy one now, get the second one 50% off. It's a bargain you can't pass up on. Okay, so I was here. It's just the trees are still there. Cool, okay. Excellent. Can I get this? I'm gonna drop. Ah, there was 2 places, damn it. Oh, there's actually a bunch of spots down here. Hang on. Hold up. Wait a minute. There we go. Alright, we got that whole island. We got this whole area, I think. We got that. We got this. Right? All the way up here. No, we're not done here yet. Hold up. We missed a spot. This time we got zombie pigs to protect us from the big ones. Yay. What am I doing? Nice, let's go. All this randomness up here. Hi! He didn't know what was coming for him, dude. He felt a quick, sharp pain in his foot, and then nothing but blackness afterwards. Man, it's kind of dark when I say it like that, huh? Damn. What the fuck? I want to be up there, don't I? There we go. No! No! I need to be up there! There we go. Is this within? Yes, it is. Okay. How much we got left? Oh, plenty! Imagine if every single one of these buttons actually did something. Do you know like how much redstone we'd have to actually do to accomplish that? It'd be astronomical. Like I don't even know what you would do for all this. Nope. Sorry to burst your bubble, but no, they do not. Like, imagine if you had to think of a unique redstone contraption for every single one of these buttons that we're placing right now. You couldn't do it. Probably. Oh god, just imagine. Okay, I gotta go to like this button, and I gotta fly all the way over there and press that button, and then come back and over that way and press that button. Yeah. Oh gosh. That'd be the most convoluted secret passage ever thought up. I'll get back here a little bit too, just in case. Ooh, okay, so we've been down there already. That's good. Gotta get this whole area here. Oh boy. Oh yeah, starting to get to that point of the night where my eyes are starting to burn. It's time for me to stop playing some video games. But we're not done yet. Ah. Let's try that again. I think part of it, like, I'm just like trying to keep my eyes open and seeing any potential spots to put buttons down. Like, it's just burning my eyeballs. Soon we won't have to do this anymore, and it'll be glorious. Alright, I see 2 spots here. See 1 spot right there. Alright, what about this area here? Yes, perfect. Except not. Probably gonna go in this corner here and look down. Yes, had a feeling. Oh, there's a whole KFS over here too. Oh boy. Alright, let's get this area too. Every single cave we gotta get within the spawn radius. I'm just not looking forward to getting that Orb Forest all covered up, dude. That's gonna take a while. We do have a good chunk of it done already, but it's still gonna take a minute. Oh, it goes all the way around the corner too. Alright, they got all this part done. Any spots missing? Yes, yes. I might as well do these while I'm thinking about it. No! Want that? Oh, no way. Fine, I'll cheat. I'll just bring it down a block. There we go. So I don't know why, but recently a bunch of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe shorts have been showing up on my YouTube feed. And I'm learning a lot more about shortcuts now, which is kind of cool. It's like, ooh, I can actually use these online. Like, I actually didn't know that there is a legitimate shortcut on lap 3 of Grumble Volcano at the near the end of the lap when everything's falling apart. It requires a mushroom if you're like not really skilled at like the mini turbos and stuff. But I think you can do it mushroomless. It's wild, dude. Absolutely bonkers shittish. Yeah, I'm gonna get the outside of these two, because why not? There we go. Yeah, really tiny ledge on the right side. I actually didn't know that was a shortcut for the longest time. I didn't think you could make that, but apparently you can. Oh, I made it. Let's go. Oh, I saw more spaces right there. No, I missed. No. There we go. Man, the amount of damage I take just trying to land on one of these stupid things. Alright, please tell me I have them all at this point. Kinda looks like I do. Nope, JK. Oh, there's two more right there. Ugh. There we go. Wool armor. Honestly, not a bad idea. Just like make like a wool cap so you can put on your head to see it'll soften the blows when you fly into a wall. I like that idea. You should put that on the suggestions feedback form. It's honestly not a bad idea. All right, I think that's it. I think now we legit just have... Oh, wait. No, we have all this up here still. Fuck. Well, okay, this is part of this whole thing that we still gotta get rid of. Alright, let's just do it. Get out of here! Oh yeah, you could use it for the deep dark too, yeah. That way you can jump without having to crouch. And you still wouldn't make any noise. Hey. Ideas. I like it. Man, it sucks that, like, this part of the island that we haven't done yet is still so close to the farm. There's just so many Endermen here. It's brutal. Like, this is the part I'm dreading, is this entire area. We have 3 layers of Orc Forest, and then we have the Basalt Delta as well. It's like, ew. I'm getting rid of the trees. Yeah, that's right, I'm stealing your tree. What are you gonna do about it? Abso-freaking nothing, that's what. you go. I'm having too much fun with these guys. And he's out of here. Oh, he died from fire before he fell to the ground. That's funny. I mean, it could. They already have leather to do that, though. So I don't think they would repurpose. It would make sense logically, though, for them both to do that if you did add wool armor. Alright, you know what? We've done a bunch of this area already. Let's fly up here and then make our way down. And what I'm gonna do real quick, not fly in the freaking lava like a doofus. Gonna make myself a little landing platform out here. There. Whoa, look at all of them. All right. Oh, okay. Dude, it's working. I still do think there's a bunch of Endermen still on the other side, but for the most part, it's working. Well, it should be. Hello? Okay, so now you can see, right? As we're looking this way and look around, look at the entity count. It's like, it's staying within the teens and like low 20s. But as soon as we get over here to where the warped forest is, yeah, it starts to go back up in numbers. Yeah, you can see there's just so many Endermen. Huh? Wait, is this where the spear is supposed to be? No, it's supposed to be right here. Oh no, it's fine. Okay. Felt really off to me. So it was mostly over here, right? So what did I miss over here? Okay, so there is just so many Endermen just spawned up in here from the stupid warp forest. Look at all the Nylium, dude. It's everywhere. They are expanding their territory. This is absurd. You guys are nuts. Look at this. What the heck, man? You know what? What was my other option again? It was right here, right? Yeah, this is my other option. Oh, wait, no, down here. Oh, I could have used this. Oh, you know what? I think this would have been easier. Here, you know what? I am curious. What does this look like? If I change these to here. Like, if I was just to stand right here in the middle of this T. Like, how bad would this would have been? Okay, yeah, see, this went, like... Wait a minute, there's more fortress in here. Oh, I could have used, like, right here or something. Ow. Yeah, you know what? I think we chose right. Because, like, look at the amount of Basalt Delta we would have had to button up. Yeah, okay, never mind. I think we made the right choice. Like, yeah, we got a lot of warp force to deal with, but, I mean, I think it's not as bad. How we doing? Hey, we got another one. You'll love to see it. As long as we keep killing them, right? I mean, we got one. Dude, the luck. All right. Well, it takes us like 3 minutes to get back home anyway, so let's go ahead. Or actually, no, you know what? No. I don't need to go home. We have plenty of stone on us still. So you know what? I'm gonna stay right here. Let's grind this out for like a few minutes. See how we do. I see you, asshole. The Enderman out the window. It's like, ah. Grr. I'll say once we're totally done with buttoning everything up, we should definitely make the entrance of this better. Because this one's kind of poop. Not gonna lie to you. Plus, getting on top of these chests is really annoying too. Like, we don't need any of these swords. Don't need none of this junk. There we go. You are right. I'll have to do that at some point once we're done as well. I would like to know. Alright, let's do this a little bit differently here. Let's go bones at the top. Let's go like there. And then we'll do that. And then that. Yeah. I like how some of them are already they're just dying anyway. Like, bro, that's not part of the deal. What are you doing? I stole you this. I stole you the chest for this too, because the one went into the freaking lava. So mad about that. All right, so we're gonna have a different intro on the next time we come here, but I think that's a good place to leave off. So, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. If you're here on the live stream, hang on for just a second because we're gonna raid Xander. But for the YouTubes, thank you guys so much for watching. If you got this far, don't forget to like and subscribe and all that jazz. I really appreciate it. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. See ya.